Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We should have a good one on tap here today. It's the Eagles coming in at 0-3, going up against the Dolphins, who come in at 3-1. With that, we'll send it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the Philadelphia Eagles. They come out here in the eye. Time running out here on the play clock. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he'll give it here to his running back. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And the back goes into motion. The play clock's running down. Now Palmer to throw on second down. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 50. Regular.
From the gun on third down, it's Palmer. Going to throw right side here, complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
On second down, here's Palmer. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
On 2nd down, Palmer. Over the middle, able to find Carew. And he gets it down to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has a slide and find open space to throw.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So now on 4th down, on trots the Dolphins field goal unit and Andrew Franks. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 7 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Smith. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's 3rd down. And a look at the starters for the Miami defense.
And Ndamukong Suh provokes a whole lot of conversation. But at the end, everyone agrees one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he hits his man, Matthews. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
On 1st down, Smith. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 2nd down, here's Smith. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Looking for Austin, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So second down, 3 yards to go now. Play action. Now Palmer. On the left side, this is Stills. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
And he has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the point. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Their big tight end, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he'll bang that one through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 8. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 91 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And he puts it through. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So after the interception, here's Palmer. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now Palmer, and Stills over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. On first down, it's Palmer. It's caught. Stills, right side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk-reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Palmer. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, it's Palmer again. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On second down. Palmer. That is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. Good luck trying to get your running game going against Ndamukong Suh. I mean, he is so strong. Just trying to move him, take one guy, two guys, whatever. I wish you a whole lot of luck. He usually converts an offensive running game into rubble.
Tried for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On second down, here's Palmer. Going deep here for Parker. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Let's go, let's go. Blue, for mirror, mirror, mirror. Sally 19, Sally 19.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Second and 10. It's Palmer again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
defense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 3rd down, Palmer. And now another one thrown incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, now 4th down.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance and they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
So they had great field position, but a 3-play drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kicked a field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a 3-play drive. Had the momentum, great field position, unable to move the football.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They start the drive with Smallwood. And some room to maneuver. A big pickup there on the run. 32 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Ndamukong Suh in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Eluding and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Throwing is Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Yards that time on the punt, and the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the... line of scrimmage and no more. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Now Palmer to throw on second down. And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
It's caught at the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Pass interference call. Charles, you were a defender. You know how hard it is to defend the pass without committing this penalty.
And if they would let them play with a little bit more contact to give the defender a better chance, we wouldn't have nearly as many flags.
Here's Smallwood as they begin on the ground. And an alley to run. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? Five defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing, offenses love to run against dime defenses, typically the big.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Under pressure, they got him again. Jelani Jenkins in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Get ready.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. Flushed out right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Throwing on third down, Smith. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it.
Come on, not fair.
And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And now the offense operates in the red zone. Following the fumble recovery, it's Palmer. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. On second down, here's Palmer. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and it's third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
They go play action now. Palmer. And that will be incomplete as well. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it brings up fourth down.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And Frank's kick is good. And that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field to start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over. Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Here's Smith now on second down. Ertz over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And now a first down following that long gain. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On second down, Smallwood. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Smith, and incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
It appears that the pressure is affecting him today. Normally, he knows exactly when to get rid of the football, but today, because he's been hit a few times, he's getting rid of it a little bit too quickly.
Here's Cody Parkey now for the Eagle field goal. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Now Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football. Look at the big man rumble. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And he pushed it right. It's no good. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here come the Dolphins. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, it's Johnson. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. They come up in an offset eye. Now Palmer. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's Matt Darr now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And taken right on the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Eagles take possession. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
On 1st and 10, Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Palmer. He's got time. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Let's go, let's go. Wide, 18. Wide, 18.
Second and 10. It's Palmer again. Over the middle, able to find Carew. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Get ready, blue 58.
Now Palmer on 1st down. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Right now, wide, 18. Wide, 18.
They go play action now. Palmer. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Ten yards to go on 3rd. They go play action with Palmer. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Smith now on second down. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Smith. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll be first down, Eagles.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time. On first down, Smith. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The first down screen pass, good for 5. So we've got a 2nd and 5. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him. Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Under. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Smith. Flush to his right. Complete. Richardson has it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Cole Richardson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivation speech on the sideline is, guys,
hey, that
give
nigga
us
so
an
cool for
opportunity.
falling, dog.
Protect the passer, create space for our runners.
That nigga
and
so
let's go
cool
ahead
for
and
getting
get these guys.
tackled like
Low
that.
man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
That nigga small though, he like 5'7", 5'8".
On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough,
That's how you do it.
that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's so big hurried. He got
Nigga locking Parker up the second half, so the fucking linebacker was tapping all that shit.
Off the play fake. Here's Palmer. And it's incomplete. Unable to get that one, and it's 3rd down. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect that.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10.
Oh man, I can't get a running back to get fucking wide.
Down, Palmer.
Got him.
And it's caught by Parker. And he's brought down after a good game.
So I had too much time on that play.
7 gain of 23. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence.
That play wouldn't even work unless I get
With that
buku
type of a
time.
lead, clock
Cause
on
I gotta
their
make sure
side,
that
instead of running
fucking
it, they're still
safety
throwing
don't,
it, trying
that
to
safety
first
pick up
downs and
somebody.
keeping the
Yeah.
football.
This another play, boy. Right here, boy. You ain't better stop this, boy. Fuck that blitz, boy. Too much time.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. He's played a great game. It continues
much
right there,
time,
even
man.
with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football,
come
run the
on,
clock down.
dog.
Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's
Hey,
getting
pissing
done.
me off with
I
them.
guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity.
Like,
even
who
though that
you
one fell
missing?
incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
You should have told him something. He would have
10
helped to
yards
get him
still
back.
left on 2nd down.
Who that dude Gallon is? He must be fast, cause that bitch -3 over Kenny Still.
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again.
Got
He's
it.
going to take a shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know
this
what
league like
happened.
4
Where was the
years in. I
breakdown
know that bitch
that
ain't
almost
worth
allowed a
shit.
touchdown?
Why you don't move this free safety, son? He'll be a dog right there.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw is Palmer. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it's 4th down. Now it's Andrew Franks on for Miami. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And
The third had his baby today. His girl,
so it
man.
goes down as an 8-play drive, and
Third,
they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep them
Came early.
all the way into the end zone.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the
Got
end
that
zone
junior
for
out the way.
touchback. And out come the Eagles. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last
That's
time,
Devin with a
they're
wide
not
on.
quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Oh, son, that's not realistic.
If you're the offense, are you just focused on this drive?
That was
the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch.
that was Sue, son.
But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
First down, a run with Smallwood.
Ooh, little baby juke. I'm trying to kill that boy.
And the Eagles are going to have a first down. On 1st and 10, Smith. They find some open field here. And avoids the contact.
Oh, but Alex Smith kind of fast, huh?
On the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Oh, no, I see him take off. I see, well, that bit moving, bro. I keep thinking that's RG3 or some shit.
Pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try the air now with Smith.
Hold it.
Matthews over the middle with the grab.
About that pressure, son. What?
And just shy of the 30. Oh, the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
He said, don't forget about tomorrow, son.
Defining what is a late hit and illegal contact on a
probably will start like 4.
Really have to get in line.
That big Jesse, so that nigga so animated.
Now Smith eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A run with Smallwood, and he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the
that bit
offense
Marshall garbage. So he won that pool last, man.
But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. Wasn't
not this pool, son. Like 1 in 15 pool. Nah, he wasn't that pool. And that bit 1 in 15 played all his games.
A run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss.
He wasn't even that bad last
year.
year.
Absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
That's all that been doing is play, son.
Time for Smith. And now the ball's loose. Smith loses it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Yeah, but
at the 32-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And they're not going to
I don't even know what.
I
don't even know what happened, but
they're looking to put a drive in the
yeah,
end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of
I never
deal.
did this
fucking
end
zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe
Got
that's
him.
exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
2nd and 10. It's Palmer again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd
Son, this
down
fucking
and
tight
less than a
end, I
yard.
think he was a rookie last year. That bitch had
Simple slant route,
167
really
catches,
nice
so this
hard throw by
nigga
the
a
quarterback.
monster.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly
nigga
in
is
sync,
ridiculous,
and he put it
man.
right on him on the inside route.
Here's Palmer to
Come
throw.
on, man. Son, that nigga caught that bitch back for a fucking 6-yard pass like
They
that.
absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
Yeah.
Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to atone for
So I don't think I can get into no more games. So like, every time I buy them, they just really like go to waste.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone
Like
offense. I mean, you have
even the ones I like.
practice just for that,
Ooh,
because
boy. Oh,
points
motherfucker.
on the board when you've entered that part
My
of the
bitch
field.
gone.
And to come away with
He
nothing,
getting tired.
that's
Catch him.
difficult for a team to handle.
Now look at my D.
And now it's touchdown, Philadelphia. Tavon Austin, 97 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer. So from back deep.
I already knew he wasn't going. I thought I had
deep
pick 6 that bitch, but I was like a foot
in
too
the
far.
end zone. You think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because...
Yeah, so I'll be playing, I'll be getting games, and they do be cold, but it just, that bitch don't hold my attention. I, like that Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor, that bitch so fire, but just because I can't play with nobody on that bitch, I just...
video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the
I'm glad to see, bro.
26-yard line. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can
that
add
should
to
be
their
fire.
lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Let me get out this fucking game, man.
And Palmer gives to Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, 1st down, 4th.
I've been winning with this team, and them bitches not that cold, son, but I've been winning with them.
And you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
This league reminds me of Marv League. You can't really develop players too good because the fucking XP slider's too low. A Marv League, son, I barely get like, you barely get XP in that.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled.
Yeah, like the D tackle and the O-line who don't get MVPs and player of the week.
Made a great tackle. Palmer apparently wants to
Got
throw
it.
it. And he will find his man on the outside. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Third down now following the completed pass. On 3rd down, Palmer.
So this fucking linebacker's been swatting passes all fucking game, son.
Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but
So that, I bet you check them bitches got, somebody got, one of them linebackers got 3 pass deflections. Because I was trying to force that bitch to park in that goal line twice.
on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the 1st down line. sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
On first down, it's Smith. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Right.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And he comes back with one complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
What, here? Or the game?
Smith on first
I don't know
down.
what I'm about to do, fool.
Finding time. Buying time to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and